My parents were stupid.
Yeah. You know that Dr. Phil episode I keep seeing on the internet because it will not go away? The one with the little kid who smacks his mom during the interview.
Oh yeah.
She's like, he's like, no, I'm doing the talking. Whack. And I was just like, if I would have done that to my mom, she would have ripped the hand off of my wrist and smacked me until my jaw fell off. Here's the thing. I believe in discipline, disciplining your kids. There's a difference between discipline and abuse. Those of you out there who say there is no difference, I have a finger that I can put up here, but I choose not to. Instead, I'm just going to say, you don't know Jack.
No. I mean, I was never abused, but I was definitely disciplined.
Yes, I was spanked.
That's my word.
Yeah, I was spanked when I was a kid. And you know what? I deserved it. Here's proper parenting.
I definitely deserved it.
Here's proper parenting right here. Here's how my parents did it. I was about to do something wrong. My parents said, don't do that. That's wrong. I did it anyway. Why? Because I'm a stupid kid.
Consequences. Yes,
there are consequences. And next thing you know, I get whipped. If it's something bad, like me, like breaking something when I was told not to play with it or something like that, then it's varying degrees. Like if it was something like that, they'd sit me down and they talk to me about what I did, and truth be told, most of the time I know what I did wrong.
Right.
And it's like you know why I did this, and all of a sudden I'll just be like, just push my lips out and be like, because I broke it and I'm sorry. It'd take them a few times to ask me, but eventually I'd come out and I'd say it. I knew what I did was wrong.
Right.
But I did it because, heck, I'm a curious kid and I do stupid things.
I done tore it up.
Yeah, exactly. and well, next thing you know,
Mom said no playing ball in the house.
Yep. Oh gosh, I remember one time I said something.
It's a Brady Bunch reference. Come on.
I said something to I did something at school that was very bad. I smacked the teacher.
What?
I smacked the teacher, and yeah, I was sent to the principal's office. And my mom's a teacher. My mom's a teacher, and she found out. And I get home, and here's the thing: my parents, they used psychological warfare with me. They used the thought of something to really scare the bejesus out of me.
Right.
And here's how it went. My mom. My dad, I was more scared of my dad than my mom, because my dad, when he got mad, he could turn into an ogre. He could turn into an ogre on the turn of a dime, and he would go from the guy who would pick you up and play catch with you to a guy that you would not want to cross.
Most dads are like that.
In a heartbeat. And then the next thing you know, I get home, and my mom gets home, and mom's like, I heard something about what happened at school today, and I was just like, I didn't do anything. And then my mom's
we had pizza for lunch.
Yeah, amazing. My mom told me to. She's like, go up to your room. I'm gonna tell your dad when he gets home. And I'm like, no, don't tell. Nope, go to your room. And I was just like, oh. And I go up to my room, and I'm sitting in my room, and all of a sudden, I'm just sitting there. I don't have the TV
playing
on.
With little G.I. Joes.
No, I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting on my bed because I know my dad gets home in about 30 minutes. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm worried, and I'm just like sitting there just like, oh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? And the next thing you know, I hear, honey, I'm home. He did what? Boom, 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 boom. Comes running up the stairs as fast as he can, gets to my door, and I hear, son, open the door.
I didn't order pizza.
Yeah, Dad. And my dad comes in, and he asked me why I did it, and all this. And you see, it was fear tactics that my parents used with me a lot of times. But when it was something that I needed to be punished for then and there, I got spanked.
You got the hand.
I got the hand on the back of the butt, and I also got switches, belts. I got anything that my mom could grab. A flip-flop one time.
Got this Cuisinart right here. Come here. Cake mixer.
Yeah. and I'm gonna mix some shit up.
Why is there chocolate chip cookies all over the place?
Oh, you're killing me, Sean. You're killing me.
Somebody's got to lighten this up.
I know. But anyway, discipline's different from abuse, and
It is.
and for people who say that there is no difference, I will humbly invite you to my parents' house, and I will let my dad and my mom spank the crap out of you.
Take your shoes off. Set a spell. Come on over.
Exactly.
Enjoy
Enjoy some good old Southern hospitality.
Get you some sweet tea and an ass whipping. Come on.
That's a good one. I got to give you credit on that one. But anyway, on a lighter subject, gosh. Oh, we've already been going 38 minutes. Wow.
I know. Amazing.
I know. I'm still blown away by it. Anyway, oh yeah, back on the subject of media. Did you hear about what was it? Did you play the Silent Hill games when you were younger?
A little bit.
You remember them?
Yeah.
Here's the thing that Hideo Kojima, the guy who did the Metal Gear Solid series,
Yeah.
and Guillermo del Toro, the guy who did Pacific Rim, they're teaming up to do a game, and it's going to be a sequel to the Silent Hill games called Silent Hills, and guess who's going to be in the lead?
I don't know.
Norman freaking Reedus.
What?
Norman freaking Reedus. There was here's the thing. Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro, they released this quick demo of a game that they said that was called PT.
Right.
And all you did was you walk down these ominous hallways. You keep walking down these hallways, and every time you walk down the hallways, something's different. Something is different, like a picture on the wall is different or something else, and you're looking
So
around.
it makes you pay attention.
Yeah, you have to pay attention. And eventually it gets to the point of where things keep, the more times you go down this hallway and you do the cycle, things get darker, things get creepier, and the horror ratchet goes way high. And by the end of the whole thing, you have to find certain things. You have to find certain things in order to work out the puzzle, in order to get the ending of the game. Because if you don't work out the puzzle, next thing you know, someone comes for you and you don't live. That's all I'm going to say. I remember playing it at my sister's house. My brother-in-law has a PS4. I played about 40 minutes of it, and I like scoured the hallway up and down like every time I went down. And eventually, I would start walking down the hallway, and next thing you know, and I wasn't expecting anything. I was expecting, I'll go there, I'll go to the door, and I'll go through. Next thing you know, this figure just comes out of nowhere, a white figure, and just grabs you and holds you up, snaps your neck, and I'm just like,
No, I've not played this.
I was just like, holy mackerel. And then I was like, okay, how do I beat this? And then I kept looking around, and then I found I did everything. I looked up in the corners of the friggin' room and everything, and I found all the pieces of the puzzle. And when I walked through the door the last time, all of a sudden things changed, and then I saw someone was walking. It says Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro present. Actually, it was Hideo Kojima, Guillermo del Toro. And then the guy in the trailer, he's walking forward and he stops and he turns around and you see his face, and it's Norman Reedus. And I didn't expect it. I was like, Daryl, oh my gosh. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Freaking Norman Reedus. And it goes, Silent Hills. I'm like, oh, you beautiful, beautiful bastards. I love you. I love you. Thank you. I've been waiting for a good Silent Hill game. Because the last good one to me was the third one, Silent Hill 3. The first one was okay. The second one was awesome.
I for some reason thought you were going to tell me that they put the mine fire out in Pennsylvania that was based on.
Well,
I was like, no.
Oh. No, Silent Hill, dude. That game series. whenever it wants to be, it can be the scariest thing imaginable. It can be. And I cannot wait to see what they're going to do. Kojima and Del Toro working together.
Guillermo del Toro is amazing.
Oh, dude. Pan's Labyrinth.
You got the Pan's Labyrinth?
Oh, yeah. Pan's Labyrinth. That to me is probably my favorite dark fantasy film ever. Even if it's in Spanish. I can still read subtitles. But
subtitles are rough, though.
Yeah. That we met Doug Jones. Oh, by the way, update. We also met Doug Jones at friggin' Fanboy Expo. What? I thought you went over too.
Fanboy.
Huh?
I didn't go to Fanboy.
Oh gosh, that's right. Oh God, I'm sorry.
No, you met Doug Jones.
I'm sorry. I met Doug Jones. I'm sorry.
And Kevin Conroy.
And Kevin Conroy. That guy was so awesome.
I'm so jealous. And
so
King
awesome.
Kritzinger.
Huh?
And King Kritzinger.
Yeah. Oh, we did an interview with him. Yeah. Sitting next to him and asking him those questions was so awesome. He was so cool too. Man.
He looked huge.
Oh, he is, dude. 6'4", around 280 pounds. Guy's built like a brick shit house.
I would have been like, "Where's your machete?"
I guarantee you, he'd have probably gone out to his car and got it. But we also met Craig Parker, who's also a really cool guy. Did you ever see Spartacus: Blood and Sand?
Mm-hmm.
Glaber,
yeah,
the main villain of the first 2 seasons. Yeah, Craig Parker. Oh my gosh, that guy was awesome. He was so cool too, dude. We haven't put the interview of him out yet because Jesse said he wants to do something with the green screen in the background. And I'm just like, I can do a few things with it, but okay.
For those who don't know, that's what we've kind of been doing in our offsuit.
Yeah.
If you've been followed on our webpage.
Yeah,
there's been a lot of green screen photography come up from different cons and
yeah,
people we've been at. So.
Yeah, we get people who dress up in their costumes, and we put them in the backgrounds that we have that fit best with their costumes. Like some people dress up like Spider-Man. We put them on the side of a building. Some people dress up. It's cool. It's what we do, but just meeting all those people, it kind of made me, and also Sean Astin. I actually got to shake hands with him.
What?
I actually shook Sean Astin's hand because him and Thomas
Mr.
Ian Nicholas from Rookie of the Year and American Pie. Yeah. He shook my hand. I went over to him to ask him to do an interview, and actually him and Sean Astin wanted to do a plug for the movie that they were producing called The Sultana. About the riverboat that exploded and killed all of these Union soldiers.
Yeah.
That it was the biggest loss of Union life in the entire Civil War. It was like several thousand dead.
It was on one of the Great Lakes.
Yeah,
yeah,
and it was just, and they were on their way home.
Yeah,
they were on their way home. The war was over, and they were on their way home. And because of the riverboat captain.
They overloaded the boat.
Yeah, they overloaded the boat because they charged per head for men on the boat, and the guy who ran the boat was going to make a lot of money, and he didn't care if they were overloaded or the fact that one of the boilers had a crack in it. No, he still trudged on, and what happened? Boom, thousands of men dead in a heartbeat.
What? So you wouldn't let him plug it?
No, dude. I asked him to come on. I was like, yeah, dude, yeah, come on over. Yeah, if this plug will help your film in any way, dude, heck, we'll post it tonight. I'll work through the night and post it.
I was going to say we were pretty big about that with the first thing because we let people plug.
Yeah, it's just like King Kersinger, Lou Temple, Axel. He actually came over and he plugged a few things. He actually plugged our podcast. He's like, "Hey, this is Lou Temple, and you're watching the Great Chaos Podcast." I'll probably put that before this one, and I'll probably edit this whole section out so that it doesn't. Forget it. But I'm lazy. Anyway,
I actually follow Mike Holman, by the way, since we did his interview.
Mike Holman, dude, that guy's awesome
he
too.
was hilarious, but I follow him, and he's always putting crazy stuff on Facebook.
Yes.
And he and I are always hitting each other back and forth and like things.
Holman's a cool guy, man.
Oh,
I love Mike Holman.
So great.
There was this video on YouTube I saw. It made me mad. It was called "Who the F is Mike Holman?"
Oh, about him being in fake, yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, dude, he's not a fake celebrity. He's with Jackass. Don't get it twisted, all right? You're just jealous because you aren't friends with Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, and all them. I mean, honestly, if you're gonna be jealous, okay, be jealous, but don't try and tear a man down because you're jealous because he's happy with his life.
But he seems like he does his own thing now.
I know, he doesn't care.
He's got his own comic book shop and stuff that he runs.
Yeah, it's just me as a person who's met this guy and sees how cool of a guy he is, it kills me to see people troll like that and just try and tear someone down for no good reason.
He took a lot of time out of his day just to hang out with us.
Yeah.
Him, of course. Well, we spent more time with Mike Wagner than we did anybody. But
Yeah, Wagner. Mike Wagner was cool as well.
He's very cool. I
Yeah.
just finally finished reading this comic that I bought that weekend.
Yeah.
It's amazing stuff. He's so great as a writer artist.
Yeah.
But
Oh man,
it was really cool.
Yeah, but we've experienced some cool stuff, and I'm happy that we've experienced these things.
I just wanted so much more. Oh, I did.
I know, man.
But we've all done certain things, not getting to what I guess where we're now. But Nate and I have both got new jobs.
Oh yeah.
Jesse's having a big turnaround in his life too. He's actually getting into probably. Well, I guess we could say that Jesse's getting married.
Yeah, he's getting married in October to the love of his life, the lovely Audrey Kirkendall.
Micah got a new job too.
Yeah,
so
Micah
got a new job.
He was going to be here tonight, but unfortunately he got sick. He turns out he went to the urgent care right after because it was so bad.
Wow.
And turns out the doctor recommended don't be around anyone for the next 48 hours. So he's probably going to call into work tomorrow because of it.
Shoot.
But I don't fault him for not being here, man. I mean, honestly, if he's sick, let him get better. I mean, that's life. You can't prepare for life. Sometimes it throws curveballs at you. Sometimes you can hit them, and other times they just hit you in the balls and make you feel kind of stupid.
But that's what's going to put a damper on us getting content to you weekly.
Yeah, I try to get down here and do stuff on here. I try to broadcast stuff on Twitch and everything. But our router upstairs, it's not very good.
Really?
Whenever you're within like a 10-foot radius of it, it's awesome. I mean, honestly, we have high speed internet here, dude. It's 100 megabytes, 100 download, 20 upload, which is really fast, and which is really fast for what I'm used to. I'm used to like 30 download and like 3 upload.
DSL.
Yeah. Well, just. Comcast cable, Comcast economy cable internet, and I tried to go through high speed internet through Comcast where I used to live, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we forgot to tell you. You don't get high speed internet where you're at, so you've pretty much been paying for high speed internet the last 3 months." And I'm just like, "And you didn't think to tell me this back then?" And then I moved here, and dude, the quality of internet here, dude. I mean, from BVU. By the way, guys, you're awesome. If any of you watch this, you guys are awesome. Anyway, BVU, their internet here is really fast. I like it. I like it a lot.
See how awesome they are next week.
Huh?
Every September they do Rhythm and Roots downtown.
Oh,
and
man.
BVU has like free Wi-Fi on the street, like the opposite zone stuff for everybody who comes in.
That's going to kill their bandwidth.
So next week we may not have much bandwidth.
Well, that's okay. Well. I tried to do something for Rhythm and Roots. I actually talked to Brian and Marie, Bridgeforth. I tried to get them. They were talking about doing they were going to do a fundraiser thing up at the library where they'd bring artists up from Rhythm and Roots and interview them, like do quick interviews with them and broadcast it.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I know it would be.
We wanted to do that months ago.
Yeah. And I hadn't heard anything from Jesse. Well, Jesse's been busy. I can't fault him for that.
Jesse's been busy with his wedding plans.
Yeah, planning his wedding and trying to just live his life.
Yeah.
And
Audrey was working out of town, so he was going to see her all the time.
Yeah, and we can't fault him for that. And I tried to get to do that with Rhythm and Roots, but then all of a sudden, Brian and Marie called me up and they said the fundraiser's been canceled. Man, they pulled it out from under us. They're not going to be doing it at the library. And I was like, well, can't we do it anywhere else? And they're like, no, there's no time to plan it or anything. I'm sorry. Which it's one of those things.
Right.
Yeah. You relish the things that you can do, and you learn from the things you can't. You learn, and you get better. That's all you can do. And I feel like we're getting better. I mean, honestly, I feel like our timing's better because we know each other so good now.
We do. I mean, we do fine. We've really grown as an entity into what we do. We've spread out so much, but
yeah,
it seems like we need to get back down to brass tacks a little.
we kind of have to. You see, that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to make this a content creation day. I was wanting to do this for around 30, 40 minutes. You know, do the will you press the button, which we'll do here in a minute. But I wanted to do that for around 30 minutes. And then I wanted to do I was going to do a reaction video. A bunch of because our most popular video right now in terms of full original content is the Renegades React to Turn Down for What. Where we reacted to the Turn Down for What music video.
With your mom and Micah?
Yeah, dude. We have almost 2,000 views on that now. Oh. And it's just, oh, dude, YouTube made me mad.
You told me.
Yeah. And I fought with them for like a month solid. And they finally put my video back up. They finally said, it's within the Creative Commons. You're all right. And I was just like, thank you, finally. And then as soon as I put it back up, it started ranking up views again. And I'm like, and I'm still happy about that, but I'm wanting to do reaction videos to like to instead of like music videos, so it doesn't get like flagged all the time.
So we're not doing Nicki Minaj's Anaconda.
I want to do that.
It's horrible.
Dude, that song, it's been lauded as the most strong female like song ever. But what does Nicki Minaj do throughout the entire music video?
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Nicki Minaj did not write the song, and she didn't direct the music video. The song was written by two men. And the music video was directed by a man. This is a song and a music video that is made by thirsty men for thirsty men.
You know, to me, though, I still don't think it has as much... I don't know. It doesn't have as much power to me as "Hit Me with Your Best Shot" by Pat Benatar.
No, "Hit Me with Your Best Shot." That is the best female empowerment anthem. And this one, it's "My Anaconda Don't." My Anaconda. It's like, okay.
It's a play on Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah. And Sir Mix-a-Lot's come out and said that like now he's a Nicki Minaj fan for life, and I'm like, have some respect for yourself, man. Come on. I like Nicki Minaj too, but in truth, I like her whenever she is actually putting effort into her raps.
Well, it's something to put him back on the map, though.
Oh, I know.
Put him on the glass
and to
years
plug
ago.
And to plug himself back into the now. I can understand that. But Nicki Minaj, here's the thing. When I first heard of Nicki Minaj, I saw her, rapping in the underground and everything. Her first videos, she was talented, dude.
Right.
She could spit with the best of them. And then all of a sudden, her rise for me got better and better. And then whenever she did that Roman Revisited album, the remix album, I was just like, it's okay, it's dead now. Well, and then she came out and she did the verse on Kanye West's Monster. Did you remember that?
Yeah. That
verse was sick. And I was like, she's back. She's gonna actually take it serious now. Then Pink Friday came out, and I was just like...
Everyone wants to hear pop, though.
No, I know everyone wants to hear pop, but here's the thing. Music is dictated by the artists, not by the companies who run them. It is dictated... No. It is dictated by the artists. I mean, honestly, the Beatles... you look at the great musical shifts in history. You look at the Beatles. You look at Nirvana.
I look at those then. I don't look at them for Nirvana, definitely yes. But it's become so overprocessed now.
I know, it has.
I don't think any of it has to do with the artist.
It was overprocessed too. It was overprocessed too back in the 80s. You remember all those hair metal bands? They had to have that ballad on their album.
They did.
Yeah, they had to.
Everybody did.
Yeah, and next thing you know, Nirvana comes out and just trashes everything and puts hair metal in the coffin where it should have been 3 years previous. No, here's the thing. Hair metal. I like hair metal. No, I love hair metal. I love hair metal. I love Rat. I love Poison. I like Motley Crue. I like all of them. But here's the thing. If you're too dependent on a freaking ballad to make yourself sell, oh my God, dude, then try and do something different. I mean, honestly, when you're doing the same crap over and over again, people get tired. I mean, why else do you think Madonna stayed popular throughout 4 decades?
She changed.
Exactly.
Every time she did an album.
Yeah, every time she did an album, she changed. And you know what? It worked for the most part. I gotta say, her strongest when in the 80s when she did Material Girl, and then in the 90s she redid herself and did Vogue, and then in the mid 90s she kind of tapered off because she did acting a little bit, and then when she came out in the 2000s she tried to do something else with American Me, and it was just like, it doesn't work. And then she did Confessions on the Dance Floor, which worked massively. That Hung Up, I still think is probably her best song from the 2000s. That every little thing that you say or do, I'm hung up. Here I am talking about freaking Madonna.
She's on the Miley Cyrus Unplugged episode from MTV.
My gosh. Miley Cyrus. Can we please escape Miley Cyrus?
No,
we can't. Why? Does she have?
Because Mike Will made that.
I am losing faith in humanity. I am losing faith.
Like every song on Bangers started that way. Mike Will made this. Mike Will track. Mike Will made this.
That's just like you remember Jason Derulo, his first album? Every song before it had Jason Derulo, and I'm just like, shut up! Like, quit plugging yourself, man. We're listening to your album, so shut up and sing.
Just get it.
Oh, man.
It makes me think about Michael Bay.
Oh, Michael Bay.
Well,
here's the thing.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre that he did.
The first one was okay.
Right. When he done it, though, and you listen to the commentary tracks, every time he's getting ready to say something, it'll go, Michael Bay. And he'll say something.
Oh, my God.
And then somebody else will say something that doesn't announce who that is.
Is his ego that inflated?
But it does. Seriously. Every time. If you have it, it's horrible to try to listen to that commentary track. Is his ego that
inflated?
It was then, apparently.
Oh, my gosh.
I haven't listened to any commentary track of his movie since then.
Here's the thing. Michael Bay, he has it down to where I've
not seen the new Transformers or the...
No, I haven't. I will not. I refuse to see them on principle.
And I didn't see Turtles either.
No, I haven't either. You know why? I won't see them because of principle. Yeah, because here's the thing. I like Transformers. I like the first Transformers movie. The first Transformers movie was awesome.
The second one wasn't terrible.
The second one wasn't bad, but
Dark Side of the Moon's horrible.
Dark Side killed it for me. By the middle of that movie, I paused it and I was like, no, Michael Bay.
And they've made so much fun of Marky Mark going, I think we got a Transformer here. And
I was just like, oh my gosh. And what did Michael Bay have to do to get Mark Wahlberg to be in that movie?
Open his wallet. Promise him a Wahlburgers plug somewhere.
A what?
Wahlburgers.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
There's probably one in the background somewhere in his shot.
Oh, God, I don't doubt it. But anyway, I refuse to see Transformers because Michael Bay, the week before it came out, he's like, I know people are going to say they hate it, but you're still going to go see it. And I'm just like, I won't. I didn't, and I haven't, and I won't. The only time I might see it is if I catch a glimpse of it whenever it comes on TV.
Maybe he gave him good vibrations.
Sorry.
But he had to feel the vibration. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Marky Mark.
I went Beach Boys. You went Marky Mark.
I was trying to go Marky Mark.
I went Beach Boys. Sorry. Okay. Your hair will always be lush, soft, and the way you want it. Your nails will grow 2 times faster than normal. Done.
Push it.
Done.
That's button.
Look at that. Yeah. 82% pressed the button, whereas 18 did not. Come on.
That's a bad delay.
Just cut my nails more than I have than I have nice hair, and not the constant buzz cut hair I have always had. Can't seem to grow it out. Amen, brother. Amen. My hair gets past this, it turns to an afro.
Mine needs to be cut as we speak.
Imagine if you could have your beard however you wanted it. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that's something you guys may be able to see. First time in
first time
3
ever.
years.
Yeah, first time in forever. I'll put a picture up beside Sean so you can actually see what he looked like before and now. He has the beard gone, trimmed down. Oh man. But okay, would you say that was a good dilemma?
No, I think that's bad because it was way too easy to
way
choose.
Too easy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Gay marriage is legal. Republicans protest by banning bacon from all. No!
We gotta have bacon.
Oh my God!
But see, my deal is we've gotta have bacon, but why not let the gays get married? Let them be as miserable as everyone else.
Oh God! As Rob, oh gosh, I hate to go back to Robin Williams. Same-sex marriages, they'll know what it's like. People know what it's like all the time because it's always the same sex.
There's not much strange in the gay world.
No. Well, here's the thing. Promiscuity. See, that's one stereotype that's been labeled on homosexuality that kind of steams me. That all homosexuals are naturally promiscuous.
Not all of them are, but unfortunately, it is a bad thing that comes along with that. It does happen.
No, it does happen. There is promiscuity, but there's promiscuity in heterosexual relationships.
There is.
I've seen it happen more often than not. I mean, honestly, I've been in one of those relationships and I hated it.
You've been in a homosexual relationship?
No,
you dug.
No.
You dug every bit of that hole.
I did not dig any hole. I said I've been on the bad end of a relationship. You know me, I'm not gay, so don't be pulling that shit. Anyway, I was in a relationship with a girl. I worked with her. She was higher up above me. She was an assistant manager where I worked, and she was a nice girl. We got along on a lot of levels. And we started seeing each other. We started seeing each other, dating a little bit. I took her out a few times after we got off work. Whenever we got off early, on some days we got off early, and we'd go out and we'd go eat somewhere else.
So you prematurely got off?
Sean, the Duke of dipshit over here.
I'm terrible.
Dipshit Duke. That's what we'll call you from now on. Dipshit Duke, the master of shitty wordplay. Okay, but
you make it so easy phrasing.
Shut up, Sterling. Okay, but anyway, this went on for a little while, and we'd spend a few nights together. Sometimes at her place, sometimes at my place, and found this out. She was married. Did not know that. And
did you ask?
Huh?
Did you ask?
I asked if she was in a relationship. She said no. And
that's interesting.
I know. I found out she'd been lying to me. She'd been taking her ring off when she came to work. And yeah, she'd pretty much been lying to me the whole time. And for the longest time, it infuriated me. It made me feel like I wrecked the marriage, but because it turns out they later got divorced and everything. And here's the funny thing, or what's not really funny. It may be funny to you, to you hearing this happen to me, but this guy pressured me, and he said I'd ruined everything. Things were going good and all this, and I couldn't help but feel like I was partially responsible. So I went up to the guy, and I pretty much let him kick the shit out of me. I took an ass whooping because I felt like I deserved it. And he punched me a few times. He kicked me in the side. And then when I tried to stand up, I remember getting up to one knee, and as soon as I started to stand up, everything went black. And then I woke up. I can't tell you how long later. I think it was like an hour and a half later. I woke up. And my head, I had felt like my head had been split open. I have a dent in the back of my head from it. The guy hit me with a pipe.
Yeah, see, you can't blame it on yourself because you didn't know.
No, I didn't know. But if I would have been intuitive and actually not thought with my little head instead of my big head, I probably wouldn't have gotten in that situation. If I would have actually paid attention and asked people around. I didn't talk to many people at work because a lot of the people I worked with were a-holes.
Right. Well, you still can't blame yourself in that situation.
I just
knowingly went into a married situation, unfortunately.
Well, I just felt bad, man. I felt bad about it.
But mine never went to complete fruition in mine. So. Oh,
well, anyway, back on the subject. Gay marriage is legal, but Republicans protest by banning bacon from all stores. Okay, I would, huh?
I have to have bacon.
Well, who says you can't get it from elsewhere? I have family members who actually make their own bacon.
Making bacon?
Making bacon.
Canadian bacon? That stuff's called ham.
I know it is. I know. I went up and I ate at a restaurant in Toronto, and it says bacon. It was bacon and eggs, and they bring it out, and I was like, that's ham, and they're like, oh no, that's bacon, and I'm like, what? How?
So in Canada, can we call it Canadian bacon, or do we call it bacon?
In Canada it's just called bacon, but down in the when you're eating it up in a northern town like in Wisconsin or Michigan, on a border state to Canada, chances are they're going to have ham in their restaurant. And they're going to call it Canadian bacon. And well,
don't you know,
eh? I was going to say, you come up here to eat some bacon. We got Canadian bacon, man.
And Canadian bacon and moose jaw lager. I almost sounded French.
No, I just said Scottish.
French,
you sounded kind of Scottish there, man. I was going to say, you want to sound like David Tennant from David McDonald. That's actually David Tennant's real name.
I don't want to come off sounding like Sean Connery or whatever.
I was going to say, you want to sound like Sean Connery.
I'm going to take S-word sword.
You got to take it. Don't tell me how a Scotsman shits. Don't tell me how to where I can shit. A Scotsman can shit anywhere he wants to shit. Shit my pants.
In this one, we would press the button then?
I would press the button because honestly, I can get bacon from other places other than stores. Republicans, you can kiss my butt if it comes to banning gay marriage and getting rid of bacon. That will not last. You will have a uprising. You will turn the entire Southern population against you for banning bacon. You will turn the entire Southern population against you. Instead of punishing the people who will support you, how about you try and help them? Oh wait, you're too busy being ran by lobbyists.
My cousin's Facebook page made me so hungry last week because he made bacon wrapped asparagus.
Oh man!
A little olive oil
minus the asparagus. Parmesan. Oh man!
Parmesan's good. It'll make you shoot over. Well, asparagus is good. It'll make you shoot over the moon. Anyway.
Okay. Would you say that was a good conundrum?
Yeah, if you watch porn, apparently to that person.
Where the hell did that come from? Cool, I'm gay and I hate bacon. Deal.
I hate bacons.
I hate bacons. Kevin, is that Kevin Bacon and his kids? The Bacons?
It's the Bacon Brothers band.
Okay. All right. That was a good dilemma.
We're one of 5,000 people who done that one.
Okay. You become the Prime Minister of Australia without the result of an election. You can only wear Speedos.
No.
You
don't want to see this in a Speedo.
Or this. I don't think I could fit in a Speedo. My butt's too big.
I couldn't put a Speedo around my ankle. This looks good for nude beach attire. Woo!
Let's go out in trunks with a Speedo around your ankle. Be like, it's best I can do. Deal with it. Okay, so 40 people pressed the button, 60 did not. Okay. So what's the bad part of this? Says the first commenter down at the bottom. Okay. Would you say that was a good dilemma? Pretty good?
Yeah, that's pretty good. A lot of people are going to think about that.
You live a lonely and sad life. One person of your choosing can live the life they've always wanted. This is for the selfless person.
I already live a sad life.
You don't have to.
I live a lonely life.
You don't have to.
I know, but
you
I do.
Got a friend in me. Boom, 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 boom. You got a friend in me. Oh God! I'm not Randy Newmaning it up enough. You got a friend in me. Hey there, Sean. How are you today?
That's horrible. It's a mixture of that and the McDonald's fry girl from freaking Hollywood Babylon. Would you like McNuggets with that?
There's only one thing in the world I like doing more than playing on the piano and singing, and that's eating bacon. Could you see him doing? I like Jimmy Dean's. Jiminy sausage biscuits in the morning.
So
I got a piano over there. I should play that. I should. Jiminy's bacon and Jiminy sausage in the morning. I'm sorry.
Canadian bacon.
I'll stop. I'll stop.
Jiminy's Canadian ham bacon in the morning. Now with egg product.
Oh. Killed me. Killed it right there. Okay. So you would live a sad and lonely life, but one person of your choosing can live the life they've always wanted.
Button.
Who would that person be?
Button.
You'd press the button?
I would, but I don't want to name the person.
Okay. All right. Me? I would probably say... I'd probably say my mother. I'd press it. Well, that just got dark really fast.
That's pretty even.
Yeah, 43 to 57.
Why is there 10,000, almost 11,000 people who've done that one? The others are like 5 and 7.
Some of these have been on here for a long time.
Molly's pretty dark.
Huh?
That is pretty dark.
Yeah.
This one's pretty bad. Go to the next one.
So was it a good dilemma or a bad dilemma?
I think it's a bad dilemma because it makes you think about bad stuff.
But the fact that it makes you think of that stuff.
I guess it's good then, but it's a bad situation.
Okay.
It's bad.